Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to another installment of Good to Go. I'm Noah Kravitz from Techno Buffalo.
And I'm James Kendrick from ZDNet Mobile News.
James, I can't believe it's Thursday afternoon again. I don't know where does the time go, man?
Man, it's busy as usual because I didn't realize today was Thursday.
Right,
This
exactly.
morning, I really did. And I was like, whoa, where'd the week go?
I was
I have stuff I'm supposed to do.
I
This can't
know.
happen to me.
No, I know. I sat down thinking, I'll crank out these two articles before we do our thing, and the next thing I know, I'm halfway through one of them, and it's time for us to get on the air. But it's always a welcome. Oh, I think of it as a break in the day. I get to get out of my own head and get into yours for a minute. So
Oh, that's scary, but it's fun. It's fun.
it's fun. So BlackBerry in the news this week for a bunch of reasons. Maybe we'll stick to the product stuff, and there's been enough said and written about their CEO, co-CEO's adventures in the media this week. Maybe we'll just leave that one alone.
Yeah, there's
Um,
not much you can say about that.
yeah, but some early reviews of the playbook coming out, and I think kind of as expected from my perspective. I haven't yet played with a shipping model. They go on sale next week. Played with some of the prototypes at some of the trade shows, the pre-launch models. But it sounds like it's slick hardware. The new QNX user interface has some good points, some bad points, some bugs. Lots of software updates apparently being rolled out even in the review period. Um, but for a lot of people, the sticking point is the sticking point from the beginning, the whole BlackBerry Bridge thing. If you want to get email, it's ironic. If you want to get email on your BlackBerry tablet, you have to have another piece of hardware within range tethered to it. I don't know. Now that the product is about to hit the stores, you have any thoughts on the playbook, what it means for RIM, et cetera, et cetera?
Well, I mean, I don't know to tell you the truth what it means for them, and I'm not sure they do either. But they're obviously trying to get this thing in the enterprise, and they'll probably have a decent shot at that. I mean,
Sure.
it's BlackBerry. I
Yeah.
mean, the only down or the only upside to the BlackBerry Bridge, method of using email and contacts and calendaring requiring a BlackBerry phone is that means that employees can personally buy one of these and go get straight onto their network
Right. Right.
because the enterprise, the company doesn't even enter into it. So I guess if we're going to slap them around, we have to at least give them a little bit of that's one little positive
Sure.
thing,
No, absolutely.
in there. But I really it does bother me because they're not. Um, I don't believe their intention was to roll out without those three key apps: email, contacts, and calendaring. It sounds more to me like they couldn't get it ready, and
Right.
that bugs me because
Right.
they've been working on this thing for a long time. I
Yeah.
mean, they've been talking about it, they've been showing it, they've been bringing it out to trade events. They've been having their own press events with it for months.
Right. Right. Right.
So I'm really not ready to cut them a lot of slack for saying, you know what?
Right.
Okay, it's almost ready. And that really bugged me. Like all the reviews today, you probably noticed this too. I mean, every single reviewer to a person said, the power button on this thing is too small.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
recessed. It's unusable.
Yeah.
Now, to me, that is incredibly disturbing. How do you not catch that?
Right. Right.
And
But
and
it happens so much.
let's assume they caught it. How do you not fix that?
Yeah.
Till everybody slaps you around and tells you this
It
is working.
I ha- it ha-
That bugs me a
yeah,
lot.
that kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree, and yet it happens. Um, what about the whole? I did also read, interestingly enough, that a couple people said it's the best mobile device in terms of handling Flash
Yeah.
that they've seen, which is interesting. Which a lot of them compared it to Android. What do you make of the whole? Android apps are going to run on it, and I mean, is that something they were able to throw in? Is that foretelling a future? Is it?
Well, they haven't thrown it in yet.
No.
I mean, you
Well,
can
no.
always say anything you want. I'm not sure what that's going to really buy them. Yeah, they'll probably love for it to have the ability to run apps just simply because they can say it can, and then you can go grab apps. But they're never. I don't see them ever getting access to the Android market. So I'm not sure what that
Right.
means.
Right. Right.
And then they've already said that their emulator, and they're doing it with an Android emulator, and they've said the emulator will not run Honeycomb, which is the version of Android designed for tablet
tablets,
apps.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking personally that's kind of just throw it out there and try to make some points off of it. But I'm not sure how that's going to really play out for anybody.
Hey, I'm going to get off topic for a second because you talking about Android and the marketplace made me think of it. You saw the new Kindle or the subsidized Kindle with the desktop ads, screensaver ads this week. We talked about Amazon, a few weeks back, and
That's true.
it seems like a little baby step towards the.
I think it's coming, but
maybe we'll see
I think it's actually a good thing personally. But if that happens, but
if it's interesting if carriers can subsidize the cost of your smartphone by you signing on for 2 years, why not Amazon? Why not Walmart or the gas station or whoever subsidizing you? The gas station doesn't make much sense. I looked out the window, saw the gas station. I was like, oh yeah, the gas station can subsidize my tablet. No, it makes no sense at all.
They don't subsidize anything. They don't even subsidize their own gas.
No. But I wonder if we could move into a little bit of and if it lasts or not, I don't know, a little bit of an age of ad subsidized hardware, that kind of thing.
I hope not.
With retailers pushing stuff out.
I don't want to see ads. I'd rather pay a little extra and keep them off of there myself.
What was the internet? I mean, there are more than one internet services in the days of dial-up that you had the you could pay for it or you could get the cheaper or the free plan, but there were just ads all over your screen. And
yeah, there's still services that do that today. I mean, a lot of the big online download places like that too.
Yeah,
have fast downloads or have ads.
Right. Back to the playbook. Next week, you think we'll see I don't know, sales numbers, that kind of thing, consumer interest, or you think it's just
they're not going to give us any numbers. They're gonna throw it out there, and I just don't see them giving a bunch of numbers because it's a no-win situation for them, because there's no way that any of these tablet makers can match what Apple did, with the iPad and then the iPad 2. I mean, Apple's done it twice now.
Yeah. And
there's no way they can match, and that's the sole purpose of throwing numbers out there, so that people can say, compared to Apple, look what it did versus the iPad. And they're all going to lose that. So why even give the numbers out there? I don't see it.
You think we'll see lines around the block at Office Depot, or people? I get that. That's a snarky question. I'm going to retract that one from the record. But you think we'll see people? I mean, you think 2-3 weeks from now, wherever it is, I don't know down by you, but with me, it's the BART train going from the East Bay into San Francisco and around the area. That's always the thing for me. When I see somebody on the train with a device, then it kind of ticks like, okay.
Well, I think you'll see them because RIM with the BlackBerry brand. I mean, we often talk about them as if they're going away, but I mean they're still huge, and they're still, the BlackBerry is still probably I don't know. That's a good question, but I bet it's still the #1 phone in the enterprise. I'll bet. I mean, but anyway, I mean they've got that going for them. So, yeah, people are going to buy these, and they're probably have a better shot at getting people to buy these than a lot of the Android tablet makers, just because it's BlackBerry.
Right.
But I think we'll see them around, and it looks like a compelling hardware, like you said, and everyone pretty much confirms that they like the hardware, and they just wish it was a little more polished, software integration and all that stuff. And that is, I think, going to end up being the biggest question: is how long does it take RIM to fix that?
Yeah.
I mean, Well, we don't know,
It's
but
the
I think
beta age.
I think you'll start seeing more playbooks, on BART than other non
Than
iPads.
Zooms, than
I think so
G
because
Slates. Yeah.
oh yeah, I think you will. Just it's a BlackBerry.
Yeah. All right, timekeeper, how we doing?
Yeah, we're there.
We're there.
We just sit there. We're finally figuring out how to get a feel for the time
Yeah,
limit.
there you go.
But yeah, we're just there. It's a good dropping off spot, I think.
Excellent. All right. Well, maybe this time next week we'll have a little hands-on feedback of our own on the playbook or the G
Could
Slate or
be.
who
You never
knows.
know. You never know.
Who
There's always
knows?
something running around.
Yep. All right, my friend. Well, enjoy your rest of your Thursday and your weekend down there in Texas.
You too, Noah.
And until next time, if you're interested in sponsoring, good to go. You know where to find us. If you're just
We're
interested,
here.
if you're interested in reading James's blog, what's the URL for the folks?
It is zdnet.com/blog/mobile-news.
Good enough. And you can find me over on technobuffalo.com. Till next time, I'm Noah Kravitz. We'll see you later.
I'm James Kendrick. See ya.